Here's some marketing advice that as a marketer, I really can't stand. Content is king. I don't even really understand what that means right now. We can get AI to generate our content for us without even thinking about it. But I would argue that strategy is king. Even the best content in the world isn't going to drive the right behaviors if there's no plan behind it. Next one, just be authentic. We all know people that if they were authentic online, they would probably drive people away. Authenticity is such a loose word and kind of vague and kind of hard. Be authentically ourselves. I could be very authentic right now and be sitting here in my pajamas, which might actually perform better. Who knows? But is it going to perform better for the right reasons? So I would argue be appropriate for the message that you're sharing, for the channel that you're in, and ultimately be useful. And whether that's engagement or entertainment or education, being useful is much more valuable, I think, than being authentic. Follow the 80-20 rule. 80% value, 20% promotion. In theory, yeah, I'm okay with this. If you are providing a service that is genuinely appreciated and valued by your audience, they may want to hear about it a little bit more frequently. If you provide a service that is not valued, not appreciated, even 20% of your messaging being sales-based is going to be irrelevant or overwhelming to your audience because there's a mismatch between your message and your audience. Engagement is everything. Look, engagement is great. And when we get a video that does well and gets those nice engagement numbers, we feel good about ourselves. But unless you are an influencer, engagement isn't actually going to pay your bills. So I would argue that revenue is everything. Engagement is just nice to have. Likes are not paying my bills. But do feel free to drop a heart. And all of these rules or this marketing advice is great in principle. But the problem with it is that it's generic. It's designed to be applied to everyone, which unfortunately means it can't be applied universally to anyone. And it doesn't take into account the fact markets change, businesses change, industries change, and audiences change all of the time. So you may need to adapt and adjust your marketing to suit those changes. If you want more advice on a one-to-one basis, feel free to drop me a line. And if you don't, that's okay too. Follow me because I've got your back.